Saludos amigos, Cash, your president CEO of Cash International Luxury Real Estate, bringing you an important top 3 at 3. I got Carlos over here. Carlos,
hey guys.
Before I'm taking off, actually, guys, for the World Series. That's what's great about being in the Dominican Republic is you can just hop on a plane. 3 hours later, I'm in Toronto, and I get to see the World Series tomorrow. So before I take off, I want to do this quick, important video. This is the top 3 reasons why Confotour should be really important to you. Number 1, guys, no 3% land transfer tax.
No 3% land transfer tax. Whenever you're purchasing a property, always you have that 3% land transfer tax. With Confotour, that is waived. You don't have that at all, okay? Number 2,
guys, is that you don't pay any property taxes for 15 years. Now, keep in mind, that could vary between 10 and 15 years. Pay attention to the fine print. We can do that for you, but you don't pay any property tax for 15 years. And how much is a property tax here in the Dominican Republic? Above roughly 170K US. Above that is 1%. Okay, so say you buy $1 million property, you got 10K, you got to pay a little bit less, but 10K a year. So you're able to save that for 15 years at 10K. That's what's that math on that?
100K.
It's 100K, a little bit more. 15 years, you're at 150K. So that's a big savings.
Yeah.
So that is another really, really important thing about Confotour. Keep that in mind if Confotour, the concept is new to you. Keep in mind also, Confotour is not some fly-by-night type of law. It is actually written into the Constitution and there to drive tourism. So that leads into the number 3 reason here, Carlos, why Confotour is critical. And this is what I like to explain to everybody, is that Confotour is important not just because of the savings that you're going to get in your land transfer tax, not the 1% annual savings that you have on your property tax, but the big one is for me is that it's under added scrutiny of the government. Okay, so you're going to have more eyeballs looking at projects, especially in a time and space where you have to be really cautious about what you're buying and what projects you're going into, because every Tom, Dick, and Harry is a developer here. And that's really how I feel. Yeah. Everybody, if you've got a couple bucks and you can hire an architect, you can hire an engineer, and call yourself a developer. It just doesn't work that way, guys, and that's why it's important you work with us, because we screen. And sometimes it's not even that someone's new. They could be new and they could be great, and we'll screen that for you. But just because someone's old and been around for a long time doesn't mean they're great, because we don't know how they got there. Right?
That's why we're the buyer's agent. You know?
Exactly. We're here to protect you guys, and it actually bothers some of our developer friends, and we work with good people, but it bothers them that we are there for our buyers. And we keep it professional. We'll go have a beer with you, but when it comes to time to protect our buyers, that's really what we go after.
Exactly.
So the other advantage, like I'm saying, is the fact that there's so many eyeballs on the project. Okay, you have other government institutions, you have environmental, you have this specific one, tourism, really dives in deep because they look at that project. So you want to make sure, guys, that when you are looking at a project, if there's an opportunity for Confotour, do it. But I've bought properties that aren't Confotour, and I've done that because there's been better returns for me, maybe great ROI, maybe great rental potential. So it's not true that you only buy Confotour, but when you are buying Confotour, those are the 3 main advantages that you're going to be looking for. Thanks for joining us. Have a great weekend.
Have a good one, guys. See you later.
Carlos is going to be here, so if you're coming into town, he'll be here. He'll be able to take you out. I'm going to be at the World Series. I'm going to share a few clips with you. All right, guys. Love you. Let's talk to you soon.
Take care, guys.